guys, welcome to my channel. So how many of you guys remember the movie Hitch? Well, I was just watching it because I think it's still on Netflix and I thought it would be great to make a video on it. All the makeup is very simple, so I couldn't help but always love her hairstyles in the movie. Even when I was a little kid and watched this movie, I always loved the way Eva Mendes' hair looked. She always had such beautiful hair. I was always drawn to it. And then when I was a little younger, I had like bangs, like front blunt bangs, so I couldn't achieve any of these looks. But now that I'm older, obviously I don't. And these looks are very perfect for business, formal events, anything like that. So I feel like this is an easy, like everyday type of hairstyle looks to do. And this first one right here is perfect for the office, for any type of business occasion, formal event. If you want to just look classy and keep your hair out of your face, I love this look right here. This is when she's like walking in the streets of New York and then she sees Will Smith. I can't remember his name in that movie and I just watched it. I don't know. But yeah, so a lot of it is very, like, you have to tease the back of your hair to have some body and volume, but this is going to be very easy. There's a lot of hairstyles that are very unachievable on YouTube because you need crazy skills, but this look actually has a little bit of ruffled up in the back. So if you have a few hairs sticking out from your bun, that's okay. If you want to make it look better, don't use a black hair tie like me, but I didn't have anything close to my hair color. But if you have brown hair, then of course you can use that and it'll look much better. I also decided to add a little bit of earrings right here just so I could look more like hers. I didn't have a white business suit or anything like that, so I just got close to whatever was the classiest thing I had. But I really love this hairstyle and it makes you look very formal and sophisticated. I love the little hairs coming out from the bun. I always think that is such a look. It's very cute. Now for the second hairstyle, this is kind of like the more introduction, you know, where she has her glasses on and everything. And it's very simple. It's pretty much the same thing, except you kind of want the hairs in the front to be more out, but the bump in the back still remains. I didn't really get that much shots of the back of her head showing, so I just kind of wung it and did the exact same thing. It's very easy. You just want to make sure that your hair is teased. So you just want to make sure everything is teased up in the back and then you leave the front pieces hanging. This is okay if you do have more of a fringe because you just are going to be pulling it back. But just to kind of get this bump, like you're just going to make sure that you tease and then push it up and then secure it with bobby pins as well. I'm not any way a hair expert. This is just me getting as close as I possibly could to the hairstyles. I just thought it would be fun to do that. But I like the bump. It's very like early 2000s when you would wear the bump in your hair. I remember those commercials for those bump it, those things that you would put in your hair to give yourself a huge bump. But yeah, it's been a while since I've done my hair like this and I really liked it. It's super sophisticated and sexy and classy, and I liked that you get to that the pieces in the front of your hair were kind of pulled down. It's just like such a look. Yeah, and also when you put the glasses on, it just tops off the Hitch vibe that Eva Mendes was giving us. I was wearing these prop glasses and then I realized, why don't I just put on my actual prescription glasses? I mean, they weren't fully black rimmed, but they looked a lot closer to the one that she was wearing in the movie. If only they were fully black rimmed. But yes, I can't see that well, so these are my prescription glasses right here. I look like a teacher now or a professor, but still, I like it. It's a cute look. So now this was one of my favorite hairstyles she had in the movie because it just was very laid back and relaxed. I just love the pieces hanging out and it just looks so easy and done up and it's out of your face. So her front face frame is obviously a lot shorter than mine, so it's going to look just a little bit different, but this is as close as I got and I actually was really happy with the way it looked. It's so easy and you never thought like just doing these things would just like play up your face a little more, get your hair out of the way. So I just take one of these clips and just pin all my hair up, and then you kind of just like do a waterfall over the clip, and then so it doesn't look as long, I took a little bit of some bobby pins and actually pinned those longer pieces back. But before I did that, I was fixing my face frame right here, and I just kind of curled it frontwards to give myself that pop in the bangs area. Like I said, if my face frames were just like a little bit more, like an inch shorter, it would look a little bit more similar to hers. But yeah, so that was that hairstyle. I really like this one a lot. It would just be cute with any outfit. And so the next one is exactly the same. You're just parting your face frame to a different side. So that's it. It's all you're doing. You're gonna leave your hair up in that clip, and none of these hairstyles take that much effort. It's all effortless, which is why I loved the way her hair looked in this movie. I was pretending my comb was a walkie-talkie, but it really wasn't. And if your hair is a little too long, just clip it down like so, like you see me doing here, and it'll give yourself that shorter appearance for all you gals that have really long hair. Now this hairstyle is my favorite on her. I think she wore it once in the movie, but this is more just like an Eva Mendes hairstyle in general. It's just kind of like modern day, almost like 60s type of hair, like mod hair, which I absolutely love. I wore my hair like this to school and I was getting so many compliments. You're just pinning the two front pieces back, and also you're going to give yourself some curtain bangs. So I just kind of straighten out my bangs or face frame because I don't have bangs, and kind of straighten them forward, and then I twist them and then pin them under, like above, like where my earlobe is, and that gives you kind of the curtain style mod 60s look that she rocks all the time. I just saw this red carpet picture and I thought I would include it. I don't really remember her wearing this hairstyle in the movie. She probably did. I don't know, but I know a lot of people were saying, oh, your hairstyle is very Eva Mendes, so obviously people got the reference, you know what I mean? They were like, who do you remind me of right now? And then I told them, well, I did an Eva Mendes look, and they're like, that's it. So the last hairstyle was obviously my favorite. The one previously is my favorite that she does on the red carpet, but this one was my favorite in the movie. I just loved the way her hair looked, and I remembered when I was younger, I wish I didn't have bangs so I could do it, because my bangs would just like fall out and I would try to do it, or I just wasn't confident enough to have my hair out of my face. You know, we all went through that phase where we had bangs covering our face. I just loved how just natural her makeup looked, and then the dress she was wearing. I just loved the way she looked at the end of the movie. So basically my take on it is I'm just going to tease all of my hair up at the top, kind of like what I was doing. You're going to give yourself a bump, and I'm just straightening out any pieces that look a little crimpy or curly because it was very sleek. And none of these hairstyles are super identical, but I feel like they all capture the essence that she had in that movie, which I'm really happy with. I really love the way all these hairstyles turned out, and I actually am so happy I can finally wear them now. I completely forgot when I watched this movie. I just remembered being flooded with, ooh, I love the way she looked and everything. So after you bump your hair, you're just going to pin it down with some bobby pins. The bobby pins are a bit much and don't look as classy. So if you want to use any other type of invisible hair accessories, you can, or use one of those thick clips that look more put together. But my hair is just too thick for a clip to secure it. So I just opted for bobby pins. But if you want to use anything else that will make it look better, just anything that will secure that bump in place, you go ahead and do that, and make sure you use lots of hairspray to keep that bump full and alive. So my hair was already wavy, kind of like hers, but her hair looked like it was a little bit more like curled inward. So I'm just curling a little bit of pieces inwards, not giving them too much of a curl because you don't want like a really bouncy curl or anything, just something that's very soft and summery. And I feel like all these hairstyles are very sophisticated and perfect for work or the office, but also for summer parties or like maybe a wedding where you don't want to do your hair too done up and you're going to a wedding. Who knows, maybe you want to use these hairstyles for a wedding, maybe you're more simple like that. But yeah, so basically I'm just curling the rest of my pieces of my hair, the rest of my hair. You can see my little orca kind of peeking through. He wanted to make an appearance on my channel, obviously. Okay, so that is the last hairstyle. I hope you guys enjoy this Eva Mendes hairstyles, particularly inspired from the movie Hitch and a few of her hairstyles that she rocks on the red carpet. I think she's beautiful, she's natural, and these hairstyles are really easy to achieve, and I hope that you guys found this helpful. And if you do, make sure to tag me on Instagram or something so I could see them, or tweet me. But anyways, I will see you in my next celebrity inspired video. Bye!